You see, Brother Robb, you don't understand what I'm going through. I got big problems. I'm in a big trial. The tribulation, the warfare that's surrounding me is big. It's huge. But I want to remind you, and then one day you can remind me. I've been there, trust me. Got a few stories to tell you one day, but not for now. Maybe one day, maybe not. Anyway, when you come into a trial or tribulation, warfare, problems, perplexities, snares, traps, weapons, the book of Genesis teaches us in the beginning how big God is. God says, I'm going to sit down one day with my Mac Pro. He didn't have a Mac Pro, I'm kidding you. I'm going to do this in my mind. I'm going to create the heavens, the earth, water, sea, man out of the dust. So now tell me how big your problem is compared to how big God is. And then tell God how big your problem is compared to how big He is. Because if God did all of this in 6 days, I don't know if it was literally 6 days, but let's say it was, and then He took the day off in 1 week, your problem just starts to seem a lot more insignificant, smaller and not as big as He is. So if you feel you got a big problem, I don't know what it is, what you're going through, debt, infirmity, disease, sickness, relational, whatever, it's generally those. God is bigger, and He's not only bigger, He's much bigger. So we're going to do how awesome and how big and how great God is. Now, if you're in any of the above, a trial, a snare, a weapon, you feel overcome and you're not overcoming, could be mental anguish, could be oppression, depression, possession, warfare. You need to be on the June 9th Zoom meeting, and that will be Thursday, 8 p.m. East Coast, New York time. I'll pin the ID and the passcode in the comments, because when we get done with expounding, encouraging, exhorting, and revelating how big God is, the light bulb's going to start to go off in your head, and you're going to say, you've got me, God, you've got this. I'll see you June 9th, 8 p.m. Thursday Zoom for How Big God Is night. I love you guys. Amen and amen.